Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're digging into a really fascinating solution to a very modern problem. How do you take care of your aging parents when you live, well, on the other side of the world? We're going to zero in on this unique model from Trivandrum, Kerala, that honestly could be a blueprint for what's next in eldercare.
Okay, so this really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? If you're one of the millions of non-resident Karelites, or NRKs, this question probably keeps you up at night. Your life, your job, it's all happening abroad, but your parents are back home. So how do you actually bridge that massive gap and make sure they've got the support they need every single day?
And this is the powerful promise at the very center of this whole model. It's not trying to replace you, not at all. It's about being your stand-in. This quote just says it all. We'll be your eyes, ears, and helping hands. It's about having someone on the ground doing what you wish you could be there to do yourself. So, that's a big promise. How do you actually deliver on it? Well, it's not magic, right? It's a system, a really carefully designed one. This whole solution is built on 3 core pillars that all work together to give families that complete peace of mind. So let's break them down.
First up, and you could argue this is the most important part, is the foundation of the entire system: trust. I mean, think about it. Before a single pill is delivered, before a single report gets sent, the family has to have absolute 100% confidence in the people they're hiring. If that's not there, nothing else matters.
So, how do you build that trust from thousands of miles away? Well, it starts with the basics, the things you'd absolutely expect. Rigorous background checks, references you can actually verify, and completely transparent billing. But look at that last point, cultural and linguistic sensitivity. This is where the model gets really special. And that's exactly why that last point is so vital. This is about so much more than just care. It's about real human connection. Just imagine a caregiver who can sit and chat with your parents in their native Malayalam, talking about local traditions or their favorite foods. That creates a level of comfort, of companionship, that simple medical help just can't touch.
Okay, so once you have that bedrock of trust, the model then builds on top of it with the second pillar, a commitment to care that's not only professional but, and this is the key word, proactive. This is all about shifting from a reactive wait for a problem mindset to a preventative one.
And this right here, this is a total game changer. Instead of just reacting when there's a crisis, the care manager is trained to report on the small things. You know, a slight change in appetite, a little shift in mood, anything that's just a bit out of the ordinary. This constant low-level communication keeps the family in the loop and helps stop small issues from ever becoming big emergencies.
So let me show you what this proactive approach looks like in the real world. They call it the Senior Wellness Club. And it's not just a fancy name, it's a whole system. It means monthly medicine deliveries, so you never have to worry about that. It includes a pharmacist actually coming to the home for counseling. You get those regular health updates we talked about. And, so importantly, there's a coordinated emergency plan ready to go at a moment's notice.
All right, pillar number 3 is all about technology. But, and this is a big but, it's probably not in the way you're thinking. This isn't about complicated gadgets or confusing apps that your parents would struggle with. Nope. This is about using simple, everyday tech to build a strong, reliable bridge between the parents in Trivandrum and their family on the other side of the planet. This slide just lays it out so perfectly. Look at the 2 sides. On the left, that's the typical worry and chaos of long-distance care, right? Disconnected calls, that awful feeling of just waiting for news, the general uncertainty. And on the right, you see the solution, a centralized, proactive system with a single point of contact and reports you can count on.
And you know what the key is here? It's all about simplification. All those messy, tangled lines of communication, calling the neighbors, the doctor, the pharmacy, they all get funneled through one person, the dedicated care manager. And that manager uses the tools we all already know how to use, like WhatsApp and email, to send clear, consistent updates. It just cuts through all the noise.
So, when you weave these 3 pillars together, that foundation of trust, the proactive professional care, and the technology that connects everyone, what's the ultimate outcome? What is the actual end goal for the family?
This is the goal. And I want you to really notice the words in this quote. It's not just safe and healthy, it's also socially engaged and happy. The aim isn't just medical supervision, it's about ensuring a really high quality of life, letting parents thrive right where they're most comfortable, in their own home.
So to boil it all down, this model brings together these 3 elements to offer a complete, single-point solution. It's designed to be a one-stop shop that's powered by simple tech and, most importantly, driven by compassion. It tackles not just the logistical problems of eldercare, but the emotional ones too.
And all of this leaves us with a final, really important question to think about. I mean, this Trivandrum model was created to solve a specific problem for a specific community. But as more and more families find themselves spread across the globe, separated by continents and time zones, could this be the new standard? Is this kind of hyperlocal, high-trust, tech-enabled approach the future of how we'll care for our loved ones from far away?